Hello everybody, Prowl here again with another survival guide episode, and this is probably going to be one of my favorite early episodes to do, which is we are going to do some super ultra efficient early game diamond mining. What I aim to do here today is I want to show you how you can start going down day one, maybe day two in your world. Even though we're not there, I'm going to show you how to do it this early to go down and start getting potentially a lot of diamonds right away. And this is actually going to be really easy for you to do. So what I'm going to do is let's get a couple basic supplies together that we do need. And actually, you know what I'm going to do just to kind of prove the point here. Do I have an empty chest? I do. Just to kind of prove the point here, I'm going to throw a lot of my gear in here. Let's throw actually pretty much like almost all of it in here. The main thing that we're going to want to have with us to any like real degree is going to be a little bit of coal. And then everything else, I think it's just going to kind of be extra. So these are things you can optionally have if you want to. Maybe I'll take the bundles with me. We'll see. You're going to want to already have together some cobblestone, and you're going to want to have some wood that you get so that way you can make sticks. So do I have a decent amount of wood? I do. So let's say I'm going to tell you to gather a half stack of oak logs, maybe a little bit more, because we're gonna place some chests down here too. Let's say 3/4 of a stack, something like that. Before we move on, I wanted to bring you a special message from the host of my Minecraft servers and today's video sponsor, SparkToast. I've worked with and used SparkToast for years now to host my community Bedrock and Java Edition servers, and they have been great. A server is a great way for you to play the same world between multiple devices, and an even better way for you to play with your friends and family. Servers are always on, meaning anybody you allow to play on the world can log on and play on it whether you are online or not. While Minecraft realms do this too, realms just don't perform near as well. I recently launched an add-on server for Bedrock, which is a big and somewhat demanding add-on, and we had over 35 people online for our launch event without any lag to speak of, and I was especially surprised by this after seeing a realm I have running the same thing, not even able to handle 10 players without tons of lag. On top of that, your server is highly customizable, where you can set higher render distances, sim distances, and more. To get started, use my link in the description below and navigate through the options you have to set up your server. The Enterprise Edition with 3 GB of RAM will be enough for most normal uses, but the Extreme server is a great option if you want to push big add-ons, higher settings, and larger player counts like I do. Once you select all of your options, be sure to enter in Prowl as your promo code, and you'll be done getting your new server. Once complete, you'll have access to a server panel, a control panel to run commands from, and an easy way to change server settings. I hope you enjoy your new server as much as I do. Now, let's get back to some Minecraft. Yeah, 48. That should be good. Okay, so here's what we are going to do today. I'm going to craft some of these logs into planks and planks into sticks, and then sticks into, let's do like 4 pickaxes. I think that should be good. Let's do some more and make ourselves a couple shovels. I think that'll be good. And then let's go in here and let's actually craft down a decent amount of this. Craft that down into sticks, and then we're gonna want a few stacks of ladders. Ooh, that's not quite enough. Okay, let's go through some more here. And depending on how high you are in your world, you may need more or less ladders. You're probably going to need, though, at least like 2.5 stacks. So I'm gonna need a little bit more than this because we're kind of high up in the world. So I'm gonna get together some more. All right, we're gonna see if this is going to be enough. I think it's going to be close. If not, we may come back up and farm a few more trees. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a mine entrance to just go straight down into the ground. Now, when we're doing this, a couple things we're going to want to account for, at least what I'm going to want to account for. I just happen to know this, and I'll share this with you guys now. This is like some early information. In mountainous areas, you're normally going to have ancient cities down below. Ancient cities are terrible for mining through when it comes to getting like diamonds and really anything, especially diamonds, because you have to go so low in the world. And our mountains are mostly this way. In this way, we're mostly clear. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out, this may be a temporary mine entrance, and I don't want it to be too close to over here because it'll give me the wiggle room that I need to maybe put the mine entrance below ground later if I want to. So let me find a good area for this to go because I don't know where that is. How about we pick right here? It's like our little base area is like right over there. It's kind of backing out of the way. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna take our stone pickaxe here. Oh, hello. I hear bad guys. And we're gonna dig down a 2-block wide gap, and we're just gonna go straight down. Now, digging straight down is typically not recommended. You can fall down really far and get yourself killed. But if you do it this way, where you stand in the middle of 2 blocks and hold down your crouch button just for extra safety, because you can't throw yourself off of a ledge accidentally if you're crouching. And you can go down like this, and it's a lot safer because if we do uncover some type of a big pitfall, we will be able to not fall down and figure out how it is we're going to deal with that pit. Now, I do think I want to put my ladders on this side. This is the side that like faces the water. So I think this side, I'm just gonna put some torches down. That'll just kind of let me know where my ladders need to go when I start to ladder myself back up. And even more importantly is it will light the area going downward just so I can kind of see down below. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's something that I like. So I'm gonna keep digging here, and then I'll show you if when we reach anything interesting like we actually just are right now. What is this? This is a cave. We're just gonna like block this off for now. I'm gonna ignore it. We might hit a few of these as we go down. Hopefully we don't hit water. Water is very annoying. Hopefully we don't hit a huge cave drop because that's going to be rather annoying as well. But we could go in there and check that cave out sometime in the near future. Big word of advice for you as well. If you come across coal on your way down, probably most like ores, but especially coal, definitely grab it because you're going to want it, because you're going to want to make yourself a lot of torches once you're down here. Also, in case you're wondering, Stormy is sleeping on my lap right now while I do this. Now, I thought this worth mentioning. We are mining down to the deep slate levels right now. This is when you know you're getting really far down in the world. Once you get to about Y level 8, which again is the middle number in the coordinates, Y level 8, that's when you start to see deep slate. And then once you get below, is it Y level -8, maybe? I think that's when you see, or maybe it's even lower than that. Maybe it's right here, like Y level 0, I think. Yeah. Is when you don't see regular stone anymore and you only see deep slate. Now, there's nothing too special about deep slate. It is a very nice decorative block. So for that purpose, you'll probably want to keep all of it that you mine up. Otherwise, it's really slow to mine, much slower than regular stone is, which you'll notice. And oh, look, we already uncovered some diamonds, which is absolutely awesome. Now, I think a lot of the diamonds that we uncover for now, I think we're going to leave them. We're going to find them, but we're going to leave them because I have a special use for them in the next episode that we're going to do. So for now, I'm going to leave those there. We'll be able to easily find them. We're going to keep digging. Okay, this might not be good. I just made a sound that set off a skulk sensor. Now, a skulk sensor alone is not always a bad thing, but a shrieker is, because if we set off a shrieker 3 times, I think it's on the 4th time is when a warden will appear. And if a warden appears, we're gonna die for sure. Now what I don't know is, are we about to drop down into an ancient city, or is this just a cave that has some skulk sensors nearby? We'll find out here pretty soon, because if this is an ancient city down below, we will actually pop directly into it. Like, we will see it down here. I have a feeling that we're probably not close enough to one yet, but we'll probably run across them quite frequently. So we're getting close. What we're doing is we're working it down to Y level -54. Negative 54 is the Y level that you will find the most diamonds if you're mining at. Now, I say that not technically, because really you could go down a little bit lower, like negative 56, negative 58, and technically diamonds are a little bit more common there. But the problem with mining at that level is we would mine into lava lakes a lot more frequently. I will show you that once we run across our first one, just to kind of prove my point that 54 is the best Y level to mine at. Now, the ladder's going to go on this side, which means we're going to actually have our little like exit out of here go right here. And we're gonna end up putting some water down here so we can kind of drop down. If you don't have a bucket to get water right now, don't worry about it. You don't have to have it yet. Hopefully you either found some iron when you were mining down here, or we will find some iron when we're mining our area out in here. What I normally like to do is leave a little doorway. So this is gonna be a little doorway right here. And actually here, I'm gonna do it this way. I want to have our little doorway be right here, and I like to just make a little room that goes around this little like tunnel or ladder entrance. So we're going to do that, but I can see that I'm about to run out of my last pickaxe, so we're going to do this first. Actually, we are going to craft ourselves a crafting table. I found myself some iron, or not some iron, but some copper, if you noticed. So I'm going to take my furnace out of here, place it down right here. I found a lot of coal on the way down, so we're going to throw our coal in there, throw our copper in there. We're going to let our copper cook while we use up the last of this pickaxe, and our copper will mine faster and last a little bit longer than our stone did. So this will be good. And let's see, I need to go back 1, 2 more. Two, 3. Okay, that died. That's fine. We could go ahead and grab this, go to this, and let's make ourselves some sticks, and then make ourselves a couple of copper pickaxes. Okay, now I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2 more. And then I should mine over to the other side right here. Boom, there we go. So as you can see, I have like a little loop that goes around my stairs, where my, not stairs, my ladder is going to go up right there. Now later we can make a quicker way to get up and down, but for now, the ladder's going to do. Also, I'm not quite sure what this weird lighting bug that I'm getting right here is. I'm guessing it has something to do with, see, there it is again. It's kind of weird the way it's hitting stuff. I guess it has something to do with the vibrant visuals. Okay. So anyways, so we're actually going to have a room here. Now, I'm not going to carve this room out huge yet. We might wait until we get some diamonds for a diamond pick, or maybe at least some iron for an iron pick. But basically what we're going to have is this. We're going to have a big room that surrounds this ladder. And this is going to be our like mining base, if you will. In this area, we're going to be able to set up a lot of chests for all the materials that we collect. We can set up some furnaces to constantly smelt things that we find if we would like to. I probably will set that up. And we could decorate it to make it look cool, which I think we'll probably do, if not this episode, maybe the next. And yeah, I think we want to do all those things. But here's the main thing, is we're going to have 2 tunnels that go in 2 different directions. One's going to go straight out from this ladder right here. So one tunnel is going to go this way. I'm not going to dig the whole thing out right now, but I just want to show you where the tunnel is going to go. So one tunnel goes that way, and then the other tunnel is going to go this way. Since I paid close attention to the direction in which I made my ladder, the ladder's going on this side. This way goes towards water. So I have a feeling that this direction right here is going to go towards the ancient cities. I kind of want to avoid that for my early trip down here to get my initial diamonds. So we're going to be doing our first tunnel in this direction. Now, this is what we want to do to actually get fully set up. First of all, do we have enough ladders? We're going to start right here. We're going to climb our way up and place ladders and see if we can get them placed all the way to the surface. If not, we'll make a few more and we'll place the rest that we need to get up to the top. Aha. Okay, we had enough to make it all the way to the top. Let's clear a path. And now that we've made it back topside, we can empty out our inventory of all of our extra blocks that we've gotten thus far into here. If you need more wood, go ahead and either farm it up or grab it if you just have it handy. All right, let me prepare a couple things. I'll be back. Okay, so I got a little bit of room carved out. I got a couple chests down, nothing too crazy, nor are we going to need anything crazy. And right now I'm experiencing this really weird lighting bug. Like, you see how light is coming down through the ceiling? I don't really quite understand why this is happening, but hey, this is Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Anything can happen. I just picked up something it sounds like, but I have no clue what it was. We're going to throw our extra blocks in here. We're going to take our axe with us, and then we have plenty of pickaxes to bring with us. And now here's the special thing that we're going to want to do. I'm going to make a few trapdoors. You'll see why here in just a little bit. And we're going to carry those with us. I'm going to carry maybe some of this extra stuff in my inventory here, or in my my bundles rather. And I did get a water bucket. You will want to have a water bucket with you, ideally, if you've found iron by now. And if you haven't found iron by now, I recommend probably trying to go find some, although you should find some while we're doing this. So I'm going to stick it out with my copper tools for now. Also, you'll see I left these diamonds here, and I also left the redstone ore here as well, because I can't mine that up with a copper pickaxe. We have to have at least iron to mine it up. So we're going to go down our little tunnel right here. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of room because I think I'm going to make this room bigger eventually. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of like extra room here before we get started. And essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to do what is called branch mining. Now, different people have different methods that they like, and it's fine to do whatever method it is that you like. But in terms of what's actually the most efficient, I'm telling you, I've tried this out multiple times in the past myself. This is the most efficient way to do it. So we're going to want to make a branch. Now, a branch just means that we're going to have a little tunnel that goes in one direction here. And actually, we're gonna make this branch kind of special. I'm gonna dig this out a little bit further, because we're gonna be putting our branches with a 3-block gap in between. And there's a really good specific reason why we do this, because of how efficient it is for like finding your ores. You'll see here with these diamonds, you see how this little diamond blob, we're gonna call it a vein, although vein is kind of confusing since it's also used for describing other things. But we're gonna call this a vein. And you'll see that it takes up like a 2x2 square. It goes 2 blocks in each direction. So if I was, let's say, mining a tunnel down here, right? And then let's say I had that 3-block gap, so I was mining down here. I would see these, and then I would work my way down a tunnel, and then on my way back with the 3-block gap, I would mine this way, and I'm not uncovering blocks that I've already potentially uncovered. I'm uncovering new blocks as I come back through this way, at least more often than not. Sometimes you'll see these little diamond veins. They may have a diamond block come out like this far as well, like 3 blocks wide. So it is technically even more efficient to do more than 3 blocks in between. But 3 blocks is going to be probably the overall most efficient way. So that's what we're going to do. This will make sure that every block that we uncover, let me get this up. You're going to see why we want the trapdoor here in just a second. I want to face this direction and place it. I want to click it and then close it on top of myself, and it makes me crouch down. Now, the reason that we crouch is because for every 1 block that we mine here, what you're going to see is we uncover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So you mine 1 block, you uncover 5. A lot of people try to do it this way, where they mine in this like 2, like this 2. where they try to mine in this too wide fashion. These 2-block height tunnels. I'm stuck in this gravel right here. So give me a second. There we go. These 2-block wide tunnels. But if you look at how efficient this is, for every 2 blocks you mine, 1, 2, you uncover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you mine 2 blocks, you uncover 8, which is 1 for 4. You're uncovering 1 block, or you're uncovering 4 blocks for every 1 that you mine. So I mine this one, I uncover 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mine this one, I uncover 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy right here, I mine 1, I uncover 5. So my ratio is better. That means that per block mined, I'm uncovering more blocks, meaning I'm more likely to find diamonds per block mined, and mining blocks takes time. So if you can uncover more blocks by mining less blocks, then that means you're going to more efficiently find your diamonds or whatever ores it is that you're looking for. That is why this method right here is mathematically the most efficient method. Now we're going to work our way down a little bit, and hopefully I come across a few things. Now, the way that I'm going to do this though, is I have 4 pickaxes on me. One of them's almost all the way dead. Once we kill off these 2 pickaxes, we're then going to mine our way back the other direction. We don't want to just travel back, because if we just travel back like this, well, we've already uncovered all of those, so we're wasting time. So I'll show you what we do when we get to the end of this tunnel. Okay, here's the first thing I wanted to show you. I mentioned lava lakes earlier, and this is the perfect example of where you run into lava lakes. The way that lava generates down in the world is at -53, which is this block right here, -53. That's where lava starts to form. So imagine here for me for a second, if I was, 2 blocks, 3 blocks lower, something like that in the world, I would be going directly into this lava. So I would probably have to end my tunnel and just go all the way back, or go back a few spaces and then go over and work my way back, at which point I could hit another lava lake. And it just wastes a lot of time. I could try to dig through it, but what if it's a big lava lake and there's lava all over the place? It gets even harder then. So to not have that happen, you do -54. Now, when we get to the lava lake here, we could do a couple things to get around it. First, I probably want to block this off. So I'm going to do that. I could either just place blocks down, and now I could just kind of freely go through. Or I could take my water bucket and put water down for a second and pick it back up. And then that changes all of the lava into obsidian, which we're going to need obsidian later, by the way. So keep a log of where that obsidian is. Now, another thing you could do, this is up to you. We could go up here and we could search around and see what type of interesting things we see in this cave. This doesn't look like a big open one, but I don't know, it could open up. And we might find a lot of really cool ores up there. I'm not going to do that right now, but I encourage you guys to do so, especially in the early game. You see, I also placed 2 blocks up there. That's because I want to stay in a crouched position. I really don't want to have to place down another trapdoor. So I'll place down those blocks wherever I want to kind of continue forward and not have my character stand up, because I get out of this like 1 block gap. Okay, so I've reached about as far as I want to go. I'm actually going to combine these 2 pickaxes together here to get another full pickaxe. We got 2 full pickaxes here. So now we want to go over 1, 2, and we're always going to go to the right. It makes it easy. Always cross back over to the right. So we're going to turn right. We're going to go over 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we just start digging back the other way until we come back to the tunnel where we started. Okay, I was mining down a tunnel. I got my iron pickaxes made up, and I came across what I think I know what this is. And maybe we'll do like an actual episode on these in the future, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be an iron vein. Iron veins got added in when they did the Caves and Cliffs update. And basically what it is like a mixture of tuff and iron that stretches across for sometimes hundreds and hundreds of blocks across, and this kind of like veiny web type design. So we will know this. Oh yeah, I feel like I can pretty much already tell. You can pretty much tell or point it out when you start mining, because what you'll see is the the tough blocks, which is what this block is right here, is kind of scattered around, and you'll find iron just randomly behind it. And the more that you dig, you just kind of follow the web, and oh no, that might not be good. You just follow the web around, and you'll just follow a ton of iron, and you'll just keep finding it and finding it. Now, I don't know if this one's gonna get cut off, maybe, because we do have this deep dark area right here. Luckily, I'm not hearing any shriekers or sensors, so maybe we'll be okay. But when you find one of these, what you want to do is you want to keep following it, and even better, if you're able to ooh, oh man, this is kind of crazy looking. So you'll just want to keep following this, and if you can, it's good to wait until, I wanted to peek here. Oh, an ancient city. Yeah, oh man. We will have to explore one of these fairly soon, because these will be important to maximize our mining speed and not too long. Anyways, what I was going to say is you want to wait until you get enchantments to really mine one of these all the way out, because you find so much iron, and you're going to get like, I don't know, 2.5 times more iron out of one of these if you wait until you get Fortune 3. And you'll be able to mine it a lot faster if you get the efficiency 5 enchantment. So it makes getting the iron from them way more efficient. So if you're like me and you happen to find one of these that maybe you want to dig out and explore and see if it goes any further, that's cool, but mark the coordinates down and come back to it later. And here we go. We found our first diamonds while mining in the veins. And it may seem like it took a little while to do, and it kind of did. But largely that's because of, I guess, how slow it is that we're mining, because we were using copper, and now we're using iron. You don't really mine very fast. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mine this little section up. Oh man, this is a big one too. We're getting a lot of diamonds from this. So I'm going to mine this one up, and we're going to use these to make our first diamond pickaxe. And really, the pickaxe is the only thing diamond that we really need for now. We'll probably save our other diamonds until we're a little bit more able to get more, just in case we need them for some other reason. But at the very least, for now, we do have our first diamonds from this mining method, and things will only speed up from here. All right, well, I think now is a good time for us to kind of end things up here. I did go through and carve out the room. I carved out some hallways. This is just all extra stuff I wanted to do just to make things start to look good. And I think what I'm probably going to do is, between a couple of episodes, I'll probably come in here on stream and decorate this to make it look really cool. And I have some really cool plans with this area right here that is going to end up being our storage system that I think you guys are really going to like a lot. So stay tuned for that as well. Come into the live streams, or I'll recap it when it's all done in a future episode. So if you don't watch the live streams, you can still kind of see what happened, what I did, and why and how it works. As far as the next episode is concerned, definitely stay tuned, because in the next episode, I think it's time for us to get some enchanted tools to help us be more efficient at everything that we do. So I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you would like to support the channel, click the like button on this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video release. You can also support the channel by becoming a channel member for as low as $5 a month, which will also get you access to my members only servers, emotes that you can use in video comments and in stream chat, and a lot more. If you found this video especially helpful, you can also leave a tip with the super thanks button and a message letting me know why you found it so helpful. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.